welcome back, everyone. We're learning the ins and outs of manicures and pedicures for the summer season. Of course, you want to look good when you're on the beach and you're wearing those flip-flops and everybody's staring at your feet. So we're going to be checking in right now with actually one of the employees from Nirvana Spa is with us, and she's actually performing a pedicure as we speak on one of our volunteers. And let's check in with them and see how they're doing. So what's going on over there, ladies?
Raman, how are you? Okay, so tell us, we were talking a bit about pedicures before the break, and you're actually doing one on one of our volunteers, Kavitha, right now. And tell us what this process is like, because I know it normally takes an hour, right?
Yeah, but then I've soaked her feet, and then I'm going to file her nails, because it depends, a cut and file, but she doesn't have very long nails, so I can just file them.
Okay.
And
there we go. Okay.
There's the feet shot.
There's the feet shot. Okay. And what do you have to keep in mind when you are getting a pedicure in terms of like your nail length? Do you have to come in with long nails, or should you?
Oh no, you can come with any type of nail. It's on us to fix them up.
Okay.
Travis, I got to tell you, my favorite part of the pedicure is when they scrub your feet on the bottom, you know, and they're scrubbing all the dead skin off, and it drives me crazy. I'm laughing hysterical. I'm like, honey, you're gonna have to hold on, and they have to hold me down to make sure that I don't kick them in the nose by accident. But it's worth it because the bottom of my feet feel nice and smooth after that.
Well, it's worth it, right?
Has this happened many times before, Barb?
It happens all the time, and we don't use just the paddle. We don't use the Corrado blade.
Okay.
What's a Corrado blade? I don't know any of these. Deja knows all of these terms. I don't know any. Okay.
It's a great afternoon with the girlfriend just to go read the In Touch magazine and get your nails done.
It's a special instrument, and it has a blade in it. And so if clients come in and they have very serious callus.
Yeah, like me.
It's really difficult to get it all off with the paddle and the exfoliant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we hate to use it though. So it's
like a razor?
It is. We only use it if a client is specific and says, I want it.
Okay.
Because you're really just cutting off like a layer of skin.
Oh, yeah.
From your feet.
Dead skin.
Yeah.
So we use actually a gel, a liquid.
Oh, really?
That goes on the feet, and it's pretty powerful.
Like an exfoliant.
Well, that's really good because so many people who have the really soft bottoms of their feet, they're so hesitant to use the blade, and it could cause, again, if they get too close or too fine down, it could really hurt.
So they put this on, and they put the foot back in the water, and this solution helps to soften the callus.
And what's the solution then if you don't have sensitive feet and you're like, most guys have pretty hard, rough feet, because they had to take a sander to my foot.
Well, we would do the same thing. We have a great big one in the back room.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
we just get you up like that, and we just take the thing, you know, just like we're doing a table.
Yeah, they have a partnership with like Home Depot. Yeah.
No, I'm not kidding.
Well, the ladies seem to be doing a really good job over there. Now, how important is it to use clean, especially when it comes to when you're working with your feet, clean equipment?
It's extremely important because first of all, you know, these tools are going from one client to another client to another client. And sometimes, without you even knowing, a client can have a problem.
Right.
But it hasn't come to that stage where you are going to recognize it, okay?
Yeah.
So it's extremely important that after every client, everything is sterilized.
Well, I noticed that Raman's using a lot of equipment over there. She brought it all, and it was all pre-sterilized.
Yes.
Now, can we check in with you right now? What are you doing? You're putting some it doesn't.
It's just an oil for softening the cuticles more. So I'm going to just see what her feet is like. She has no callus, so I don't need to put the lotion.
See, this is where I laugh hysterically. It's this moment where you're holding me down.
So can you go through either Raman or Barbara? I'll ask you, Raman, since you're over there. Basically, the main steps to a pedicure.
Yes.
So what are they? First, you got to cut the nail, obviously.
Yes,
then what's next?
No, first you cut the nails off, then you file them.
Right.
And if she has a nail polish, we remove the nail polish. Then we cut them, file them, and then we try to take out we put the cuticle softener.
Okay.
Take out the cuticles, and then we put the oil and clean the sole.
Okay.
And then we put this. This is a scrub. It's a very good exfoliant. This one.
Okay, and of course, you know, you're doing a great job in the 8 minutes that we've got here. But Barb, I'll ask you, how often should you be going back
Can
for
have that one.
pedicure in terms of consistency?
If you have a problem with your feet, once a month.
Okay.
If you don't have a problem with your feet, once every 6 weeks. Basically, that works well. But if
Okay.
you do have a problem, then you need to be right on top of it and keep working on it.
Okay.
Keep working on it until you.
The pedicure color tends to stay for quite some time too, unless you're stubbing your toes constantly.
Oh, yeah?
But it does last for quite some time.
When we do pedicures, you can see mine is right up to the cuticle. This will have to grow off. It will not chip off. It will not. It will not come off. It has to grow off.
Well,
So.
okay. And you're,
Lots of time.
You're, of course, wearing sandals. You were wearing sandals the other day.
I have a pedicure too. It's not as nice as hers though.
Yeah, I guess so. For the ladies, it is very important to get, some nice nail polish on. How important is it for the guys to have feet that are ready for the beach?
Well.
Should they be putting clear nail polish on too? That's
Actually,
another thing.
there's a matte polish for men.
Is there?
But if you have time, I'll tell you, we have one client, and he's hilarious, and he's retired, and he was a football coach.
Yeah.
And
He gets pink,
Molson
toes?
Indy, Canada Day, he has red, white, red, white, red, white. He paints.
Really?
And when he goes to the islands, he always has coral put on his toes. And he's a big guy, and he's just so funny. He is.
That's
he's just,
really funny.
He's a riot.
Wow,
you know?
that's taking like face painting for your favorite team to a whole other
To a whole
level.
new
That's right.
level.
Yeah. And now the soccer is coming up.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Okay.
And some men are in sandals now.
You see, you
so
get
we
the
have
Italian flag on.
we
and
or we
the
have them just
British.
come in and have their favorite team's T-shirt color
Right.
put on their toes.
See, but that's the reaction alone. It's worth the price of the manicure or the
That's right.
pedicure.
That's right.
Wow,
It is.
that's a lot of fun.
Okay, now quickly, we've talked a lot about pedicures. We've of course talked about men coming into the salon. You're seeing
Yes.
that as a big trend. In terms of facials and hair and things like that, is there anything else that we're seeing this season?
Well, we don't do hair.
Okay,
We're a traditional spa,
right.
but we're doing a lot of waxing.
A lot of waxing.
A lot of waxing.
Men and women, I'm guessing, right?
Men and women.
Men, what's the biggest part to get waxed? The back or the chest?
Back, chest, bodybuilders,
Right.
runners, dancers.
Because of course it helps with the aerodynamics.
But
Right.
they're doing. yeah.
And I guess most women would agree that back hair is not attractive. at all.
No, not at all.
No,
not at all.
no. But we've done full body.
Really?
Yes.
On
yeah.
guys or on women?
On men.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, aerodynamics.
Yes,
That's right.
Aerodynamics.
exactly.
Great
Aerodynamics.
tips, Barb.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nirvana-Day-Spa. Thanks for giving us these wonderful summer tips with us today. Thanks for
And
being
thank
here.
you for
Thank
having
you,
us.
Raman, for coming in today.
Thank you so
and
much.
we will check in with Kavita again and see how her toes are doing. There she is. Okay, we're going to be back. It looks like she's all done. So we'll let her continue, and we're going to be back after the break, folks. Stick around here on Daytime.